During digging the ditch, there are miracles happen to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam there in this ditch. Number one, listen to first miracle. One of the companions, his name is Jabir ibn Abdullah. This man Jabir, he was digging the trench with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He looked at the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he saw Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he was tying a flat rock around his belly like this. Imagine this is rock, and he was tying it with a rope around his belly tightly, and he was tying it so tight to his belly like this. Why? To get rid of the feeling of hunger. Imagine that. They have no food for 10 days, just a bit of dates. Because of hunger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he tied a flat rock around his belly just to get rid of the feeling of hunger. He was starving and he was so hungry. However, he tied it very tight around his belly. So this companion, he took a pity. He felt sorry for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Jabir ibn Abdullah. He returned back to his house, to his home, and asked his wife, I saw something today that that annoyed me. I felt so pity, like I took so pity and I felt so sorry to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I saw him tying a rock around his belly because of hunger. Do you have anything to give him to eat? Do you have anything in your house? She said, we can make bread, and we have like a small goat, like a kid goat, like small goat. It's not like convenient to sacrifice or to kill. He said to her, okay, just make a dough and make bread, bake bread, and I will sacrifice this small goat to Prophet Muhammad to eat. Then he went back to the trench, to Al-Khandaq, where the companions were working, and he whispered to Prophet Muhammad, said, Ya Rasulullah, O Prophet Muhammad, I made a meal for you to eat. Come to my house, you and with one of the companions. When Prophet Muhammad heard that from Jabir, he stood up and he made an like announcement. He announced it. All the people of the trench, Jabir made a meal. Let's go to Jabir house. Said, Ya Rasulullah, what, Ya Rasulullah, just like small goat and some bread, Ya Rasulullah. The thousands, guys, thousands digging the trench. Thousand companions digging the trench. Prophet Muhammad stood up and all the people of the trench, Jabir made a meal. Let's go to Jabir house. And Jabir hurried up to his house, to his wife before Prophet Muhammad, when the companion reached the house. He hurried up to his wife. He rushed up. He said, Prophet Muhammad is coming with all the people of the trench. And his wife, like, she shouted and said, like, did you say to him, come with the people of the trench, or he said that by himself? He said, no. He said he made the announcement. I didn't do the announcement. He made the announcement and he told all people to come to house. She said, that's okay. As long as he made the announcement by himself, he invited the whole people, he will take care of it. Imagine God that's small, like a kid goat and some bread. Are they like, will there be enough for 1,000 companions? Let's see. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ came with all the people of the trench. They were doing the digging work, and they stood in front of the house of Jabir. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, first he said to Jabir, don't cover the pot where is the meat inside, and don't touch the bread. And the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he was the first one to enter the house. He entered their kitchen. He uncovered the lid of the pot and he spit it in the meat. And he took the bread and he spit it on the bread. And he asked Allah to put barakah in the food. Oh Allah, increase and put barakah in the food. What is barakah? Barakah means like increasing the good. If you have like this goat is enough for 2 or 3, they will be enough for hundreds. Okay, if you have you can do like the work that you might do in 5 hours, you can do 1 hour. If Allah put barakah in something, Allah increase this thing. So Prophet Muhammad he spit it in the pot and in the bread and on the bread, and he asked Allah to put barakah in the food. Then he asked the companions to come to walk inside the house 10 by 10 because the house is small, thousands or like 1,000 persons. They entered the house 10 by 10. 10 enter, they eat from the meat and the bread. When they finish, they go out. Another 10 people, they eat and they go out. And all that in a row. Till the 1,000 person, they all ate. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Explain.
لا, not spitting. Because the spit of Prophet ﷺ is blessed. Our, our Our salvia, guys, is different to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu is a blessed person. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him these superpowers. But you can like ask Allah to put barakah in this food. Oh Allah, increase the barakah. Allah put barakah. Barik Allahumma barik fi ta'amina. That was the dua of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma barik fi ta'amina. Oh Allah, put barakah and bless our food. But don't spit it because the spit of Prophet, that's the salvia of Prophet Muhammad is blessed by itself. It's a miracle that Allah gave to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, the point is the 1,000 person, they all ate, all of them ate, okay, and eventually Jabir entered the kitchen. He uncovered the pot and he looked at the meat and said, I said, I swear by Allah, it is the same amount, the same quantity, and it never decreased anything. The same amount, the same quantity of the meat and the bread, okay, the 1,000 companions ate, and still the same amount and quantity of the food. Imagine that 1,000 companions ate, and Jabir and his wife, they also ate.
So like it just when they ate it, it just stayed the
Yeah,
same.
it stayed. It never
What?
decreased. That's parakah. That's a miracle. Subhanallah. He spit it in it and he asked Allah to put parakah. They all ate. Okay, guys, like still, like the quality of the, like imagine you eat, they 10 person eat, the other 10 person they eat the same food. When everybody entered this, they found that it's the same, it never decreased, as if nobody ate from it. The same quality, the same quantity, the same amount of the food, never decreased. They all ate and they got stuffed. Subhanallah. This is the first miracle. The second miracle, after this meal, they went back to continue the work of the digging. One day they were digging and they found a big rock, like a hard rock. The whole companion, they tried to break, to crumble this rock, but in vain. No way, no way to break this rock. So Prophet ﷺ, he put limits, lines. The companions, like alongside the trench, the companions shouldn't go beyond these lines. Okay, so it has like a certain width. Prophet ﷺ said, don't go beyond these lines. So they tried so hard to break the rock with their axes, but they couldn't. They said, let's like skip this rock and digging like behind it or beyond it. They said no. Prophet Muhammad he put limits, lines, so let's go and ask him first. So they went to Prophet Muhammad and said, Ya Rasulullah, we have this rock, we tried so hard to break it, to crumble it, but we couldn't. So Prophet Muhammad said, give me the axe. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Prophet Muhammad, he took the axe and he hit the rock, the first hit. Third of the rock crumbled. And he said, Allahu Akbar, أعطيت مفاتيح الشام. I've given the keys of Syria. And I can see now the red palaces, the red castles of Syria, of the Roman Empire. He's in Al-Madinah. Then he hit the rock for the second blow. The second, third crumbled. And he said, Allahu Akbar, أعطيت مفاتيح فارس. I've given the keys of Persia, of the Sassanid Empire. I can see from my place here the white pillars of the palaces of Persia. If you go Google now, you will find, you see like in Iran now, in Persia, which is Persia, the white pillars now, it's the red ones there now in Iran. Then he had the third blow, the rock, and he crumbled the whole rock and he said, Allahu Akbar, أعطيت مفاتيح اليمن. I've given the keys of Yemen. I can see the door of Sana'a, the capital of Yemen, from my place here. That was the glad tidings, good news that Syria Persia, Yemen will be conquered by Muslims. And that's exactly happened. After the death of Prophet ﷺ, the first, in the time of Abu Bakr, his friend, the Caliph Abu Bakr, the first country to invade was Syria, Asham. Then after Syria was Persia. They, they took over the white pillars of the Sassanid Empire in Persia.